Beep. So let's talk about vocalists. Now there's a time when we used to have a thing called radio and people would listen to that all the time. Way back in the day, that was pretty much everything that we had to listen to music on. One of the most interesting songs I ever heard was like, "Hey, hey, little water boy, bring the bucket down. And the Mule Skinner Blues instilled in me an idea that with vocals you could really go into very strange directions, and you can really give your vocals quite a bit of personality depending on how you use them. And I mean, what would David Lee Roth be without his inhaling scream? Or Robert Plant without him going throughout a song with lots of delay. I mean, these are all kind of little cool trademarks that vocalists should pick up on when they're trying to develop their own style of sound. One of my favorite vocalists is Robin Zander from Cheap Trick. Really influenced me. And yeah, he had the same sort of cool trademarks in his voice, where he would use, you know, kind of screams and things like that. Well, not really screams, but you know, he would use a form of scatting through his vocals. You know, I think all vocalists should do a bit of scatting in their style. It really pops you out in the crowd, you know. I mean, I try to do that with my vocals in order to you know, pop out of the crowd, and I think that's important. So if you're getting into becoming a vocalist, you should really kind of put your mind into studying a bit of that, and you know, check out different types of vocalists throughout the years and see what made them really popular, because there was something, because the voice in a band is a real identifier in the group. I mean, you just can't get away from that, because it's so much of the personality of the band. So so the next time you start listening to, you know, AC/DC or whatever, you know, kind of listen to what the, you know, besides the lyrics, listen to how he's using different kinds of noise in his voice to emphasize things or add particular nuances to the vocal track. One Cheap Trick track I should point out is "Gonna Raise Hell." That was a very popular song back in the 80s, and it had a lot of airtime. But you listen to that track, and And you'll hear a lot of that kind of extra little vocal tricks Robin Zander's putting into his song. So, you know, guys, don't be scared to try that stuff out if you're being a vocalist. You gotta have pitch, you know, be on pitch. You don't have to be the best sounding vocalist. Hell, I'm not. But if you got something in your voice that you can, you know, use it to pull yourself apart from the crowd, do it. Don't be scared. I know it's a personal thing trying to, you know, the voice is a very personal instrument, and it's a very emotional instrument too. So remember to use emotion, or try to feign emotion when you're singing. Learn how to do that, because that's really important in songs. You have to sound convincing. If you don't sound convincing, you're not going to sell the song. So sell the song. Figure out some ways to set yourself apart from the crowd by using forms of scatting or just vocal augmentations. Don't be scared to try octavers and that sort of thing. Just try different things. See if you can find something that makes your voice you, and go with it. So, got to get to work here, so I'll talk to you guys later.